The biggest headline right now involves rising tensions between the United States and Iran. Over the weekend, the U.S., alongside Israel, launched coordinated military strikes targeting key Iranian military infrastructure. According to reports, the strikes hit missile facilities and strategic command centers. The situation escalated rapidly. Iran has vowed retaliation, launching drones and ballistic missiles toward Israeli targets and threatening U.S. bases in the region. The White House says the operation was aimed at weakening Iran's military capabilities and protecting regional stability. But critics are warning this could trigger a broader regional conflict. Oil markets are reacting. Global leaders are urging restraint, and the Pentagon has confirmed U.S. forces in the region are now on high alert. This is a developing story, and the next 48 hours could be critical. Back home, tragedy struck in Austin, Texas. A mass shooting outside a popular nightlife area left multiple people dead and more than a dozen injured. Authorities are investigating whether the attack may be linked to extremist motives. The FBI is involved, and officials say evidence recovered from the suspect's vehicle suggests the attack may have been planned. Communities across the country are once again grappling with questions about public safety, gun violence, and national security, especially at a time when global tensions are already high. Local officials are urging calm as the investigation continues. Here's a story that's flying under the radar, but it's huge. For the first time in decades, more Americans are moving abroad than moving back home. New reports show a noticeable increase in U.S. citizens relocating to countries in Europe, Latin America, and Southeast Asia. Why? Rising living costs, expensive healthcare, housing affordability, remote work flexibility. Many Americans say they're seeking better work-life balance and lower costs of living overseas. Economists warn that if this trend continues, it could impact the U.S. workforce and long-term economic growth. On a lighter note, but still sparking debate, Team USA just made history at the 2026 Winter Olympics. The U.S. captured gold in both men's and women's ice hockey, a rare and major accomplishment. But controversy followed the celebration. Differences in post-victory recognition between the men's and women's teams have reignited discussions about equality in sports coverage and funding. Even in victory, bigger conversations are happening. And here's something that affects you directly. More Americans are getting their news from social media, especially TikTok. Recent data shows a sharp increase in adults turning to short-form video platforms for updates on politics, global events, and breaking stories. Traditional TV news viewership continues to decline among younger audiences. The question now is social media making people more informed or more divided? The way Americans consume information is changing fast. So here's where we stand. Rising global tensions, domestic security concerns, Americans reconsidering where they live, and a rapidly changing media landscape. These stories aren't isolated, they're connected, and the next few weeks could shape the direction of the country. If you found this update helpful, make sure to follow for daily breakdowns of major U.S. and global news, explained clearly without the noise. Stay informed, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next update.